You got a lot of inspiring young teams around the NBA landscape. Now it's time to see if the Chicago Bulls can find their niche, find their way within the NBA. So in 2024 and 2025, the Chicago Bulls will look like what? Y'all know we're going to talk about it and break it down. But you got to hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shot Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby. And I'm with my dog, CDubb. What up, man?
R.I.P. the athletic trainer. Peace out to you. You've been fired.
He ain't die. Why you say R.I.P.?
Shit, rest in peace.
What?
You rest in peace at the crib?
Can
you rest in peace at the crib, my nephew, bro?
I guess. Fair enough. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as CDubb just glitched out. Hey, but it is what it is. CDubb, AK at the end of that season press conference came out and talked about a lot of changes that need to occur with the Chicago Bulls. As of right now, some significant events have took place. They made changes to the coach staff and who's going to move up and move down and move off the coaching bench. And then they also, just got rid of one of the guys that's been a part of the athletic training department for a while. But now we got to talk about the players. What direction do the Bulls need to go? Do they go star hunting? Do they go full rebuild? We seen the retool. Wasn't really a retool, but we kind of seen that. What's the best direction for the Chicago Bulls, and what would they look like?
How will the Chicago Bulls look in 24-25? It's a great question. That's why we came up with it. That's why we Shot Bulls podcast. I'm going to put on my GM basketball shorts right now. No, I'm going to put my Michael Reinsdorf basketball shorts on right now, and I'll own the team. First, we starting from the top down. We need to get us some more coaching, some better coaching in here. I know we promoted and demoted and fired a couple players. I do think we need one offensive young mind in the coaching room for the Chicago Bulls. I think our style of offense and our offensive sets look a little aged when they run it. Maybe it's the wrong players that's running it. Maybe it's just the design is kind of outdated. Get us some young energy in the coaching locker room. I like John Bryant, though. I like John Bryant, who coached the summer league teams. He was decent. Now, let's get to these players. The first things on the resumes, we got to do something with Zach LaVine. Now, a lot of people been crying, oh, his value is crap. His value is nothing. Have y'all been paying attention to the rest of the league and what's been happening in the playoffs? Have you seen some of these teams that hit a dead end like the Bulls have? You can find some value with Zach LaVine. Just don't settle for nothing. Look for a big name for Zach LaVine. That's what I'm saying. Then we go look at Vuce, man. And Vuce, he's been steady when it comes to stats and numbers. His numbers look the same. He had a better point per game average, and his rebounds was as on par with his career average. He averaged about 17.1 points per game throughout his career. He averaged 18 this year. But his impact and his performance on a night-to-night basis is frustrating, and that's being nice. Defensively and offensively, he's a frustrating player to have on your team. So what do you do with Vuce? I'm looking to trade Vuce. And I'm trying to get some draft picks and see if I can find me a young athletic big. Then you look at DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, nephew says he wouldn't mind, keeping DeMar DeRozan here, but I'm at the sense, we all played out our time together. It has not worked. It's time to move on. You let him go sign somewhere else. I think he's out of contract right now. Let him go sign somewhere else. Lonzo Ball, this may surprise y'all and frustrate y'all, but you wait and see where he at first. By the trade, when the trade and deadline come, you make a decision of what you see. Yes.
No.
Now, you let the Patrick Williams be the last one. You got to make a decision with Patrick Williams. I don't think you're gonna have to break the bank with Patrick Williams. I don't even think you got to give him a 4 year, 3 year. You got to give him a big contract. Give him something similar to Ayo Sumu and Kobe White, and let's rock out with the young boys. This is a total youth movement, sprinkled with veterans here and there. Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, players like that. We're going with a youth movement. It's not an entire blow up, but it's a rearranging. I'm going with that.
Well, all things said, I love most of the things you said. But can we please get rid of Lonzo?
No,
I ain't got no confidence in it whatsoever. So excuse me
that's
if I
fair.
don't share the same sentiment as some of our fans. I don't believe I will ever see him again. I can be wrong, but I just don't have that belief. Now, when we talk about the Chicago Bulls, we went through the retool already, so that's a dud. And I don't. I'm like I know we discussed the Kevin Durant and the Devin Booker stuff too. I'm interested, but I'm really on the side of let's rock this thing out with some young pups. What more can it? What more? How much worse can it get? I know we're gonna look at win total, but isn't the same play damn near gonna be present for the whole squad? If we keeping it a bean outside of a few fourth quarter and clutch games, that's it. So I'm really going on the long sides. We're gonna rock with this youth movement, but I do think that you gotta keep some veterans around. I think those veterans that you strongly consider at the top of the list, you got Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan. If the price is right, you strongly consider it. That the guys that are absolute must pack your shit and get up out of my city, build your bags and be ready at the door. Zach LaVine, even though he's a talented player, I still got some like for Zach LaVine, but I believe he can get you some assets. So you're gone. Nikola Vucevic, you're gone. Javon Carter, you're gone. And CDubb, I'm dangling Patrick Williams over to some people here, bro.
That's I'm not mad at that, nephew. I ain't mad at that.
And
I ain't mad.
I was gonna continue. Those are the absolute gotta go is Vuce and Zach. I will be dangling Patrick Williams over some people here to see what they say and how they feel. Because one thing that's starting to become concerning to me is his injury history. I believe he has upside. I believe he has the work ethic. But sometimes you got to try to pull him out of it a little bit harder. But I am starting to get concerned with injuries with this young fella because this is 2 seasons now to where he missed significant time at just a young age. So that's how I'm moving. Youth movement. Let's rock. Keep some veterans around so we can continuously get better. And you keep taking bites at the apple with trying to find you the next young star.
Now, I think that's a great. I'm not mad at anything you said, nephew. I'm not mad at anything. I'll just disagree with you with Lonzo Ball. That's it. I just disagree. I'm thinking the front office has a wait and see with Lonzo Ball. They have spent how many years he's been out? 2, 3 years,
Three,
75, $75 million, bro, and you ain't get nothing in return, bro. So
but
you
35 games.
but so you want something, bro. What the fuck? You just gonna let him go? Like you're gonna trade him away, and you don't know how good that player is gonna be. But nevertheless, I understand how people can be frustrated with that. I want to talk about Nick Vooch in his recent appearance in Orlando, nephew. I think that's the perfect spot. Can I interest you in this, nephew? Nick
I
Vooch
don't
for
want,
Nick
bro.
Vooch for Mo Wagner.
I do it. I think it's a fair deal.
Send his
But
ass home.
you ain't sending them back for you're gonna have to include some draft capital in that.
Let's do it.
Orlando is smart, at
Yeah.
least for the last few years, to what it appears to be with the way that they've been trying to operate and become better to the point to where they are in the playoffs now. So I think it's something that you absolutely have to explore. But me, if I'm the YouTube GM that I am and I got fleeced, fleece is an extreme word because I feel like it was a win. And Vooch is still better than Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah.
But the smart guy that I am knows like, damn, if I call them, the deal not gonna favor my side. They gonna have to call me. And the chances for that happening are very, very thin. Like, .001. Bro,
It
like
makes sense. Do you think he made a point by going out there to Orlando? He knew he was going to be seen. Do you think he made a point? Is that like, I want to come back here? I don't think he fit that team, to be honest, not to fuck up any kind of
hell
deal.
no.
I don't think he
These
fit.
young pups is young, athletic. They get out and run. They defend. Yeah, I think Nikola Vucevic, his next destination will be on somebody's bench.
Oh, Cook nephew, what? Vooch coming off the bench. I love it. I ain't
It-
mad at it. It's just a take that
it's
people
something
scared
that
to say, nephew.
I think
Even
is coming.
would you take it this far? If okay, because this is gonna be an argument for another day. Probably with not you, nephew. I don't know your opinion yet. Let's say we draft Zach Edey. If you is you even saying taking him off the bench the next year if we get a Zach Edey or any other type of big over here?
I don't think me personally, I don't think the Bulls are gonna get Edie. But if you do look at Edie, you could say okay, maybe. But we it's a lot of questions out with his NBA game. But I disagree with a lot of people saying he has no place in the game. I do think he has a place in the game. He just gonna have to work like any other prospect on his game. That's just what it's gonna have to come down to. Now, if you're talking about, I think Nikola Vucevic is right there along the lines of a Valanciunas. I would take Nikola Vucevic first, but this just a big ass guy that you're gonna put in certain situations, and then when it's winning time, you're gonna go get your young big and Zion Williamson, who's smaller, to play your center spot. That's it.
I don't get mad at me. I like Valanciunas better. I think he tries better. He tries harder on defense.
He
He's
gives you
not the best
defensive.
defender. He's not the best defender in the world, but he's look at Vooch. It's like night and day with him and Vooch on the
Yeah, I
defensive
mean,
end.
if this was last year, you could say, well, Vooch give you offense over him, and now you don't even know.
You don't even know. No, that's a
You don't even
shame,
know.
bro. That's a shame, bro. A lot of people, people gotta keep it real with Nick Vooch. A lot of people like to defend Vooch, like who's
Waste
gonna
that
get
time.
you eight? Who's gonna get you 18 and 10? Who's gonna do that? Somebody else. We can get less
Andre
than that.
Drummond did it in minimal minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else, bro. Because
So
what you
somebody can
getting
give you
on
something.
offense, what you getting from offense from Vooch is not making up the difference. What you lacking from defense on the other side, bro, is you can't win games with people with your big playing D like that in the paint, bro. Which is a considerate amount of the reason why we lost a lot of games. To tell you the truth,
For real. And
yeah.
I believe that as well. I think that and I know we're gonna be able to look at the box score and say Nikola Vucevic was a consistent guy. He was consistent, but we didn't pay Nikola Vucevic to just be a 12 and 12 guy or a
No,
16 and 12 guy. We
no.
paid him for, yes, we're gonna get the 16 and 12, but when we absolutely need it in a must-win game against
Mm,
a team that's vying for a playoff spot, we need 25. Especially if
mm-hmm.
you getting most of the majority of the shots and you
Yep.
getting them out of respect when you don't deserve them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Miami dared Vooch to beat them in that last play-in
And
game.
he ain't do jack.
He could not.
He was the same
He's had the
casual guy ready to
one-on-ones.
go kick it and cheer on the
Mm-hmm.
Orlando Magic.
Just a frustrated player. We cannot have, and when 2024, 25 come around, we can't have Vooch on this team, bro. Just as much as we can't have Zach. Now, Patrick Williams,
He
that's
needs a
that's
reserve role.
yeah, Patrick Williams. Now, that's why I said I'm good with you, what you said about Pat, nephew, because we got Julian Phillips, and I believe in his upside as well. But I also think that he'll be good here as well without those two other guys on the team blocking his growth.
I'm willing to hang on to Patrick Williams. There are some reservations, so let's just be clear. I'm willing to keep him, but if an offer comes through, and I feel like the player or the two players that I'm exchanging for Patrick Williams is going to give me more availability and more flexibility with having options, but the same production, that's something you might have to think about.
It's something to think about. I mean, I'm good anyway, but I just hate him to go to it. You know who he needs? He needs to go play on the team with LeBron James.
Why?
Because LeBron James yell at that boy and tell him what he need to do at all times. He'll be a motivator for the kid. He'll be on his ass. He need that mentor that can do the same things that he does. Like DeMar, they ain't got the same game, nephew.
Fair.
They ain't got the same game. He needs somebody with the same type game. So LeBron James will be a great mentor for Patrick Williams. So
Hey, Clippers, y'all want to give us Tarek, man, for Patrick Williams, baby Kawhi? Y'all, how y'all Kawhi Leonard, gang?
Oh, that's fair.
It ain't
both
gonna
ways.
happen, bro.
That's fair both ways.
It's not gonna happen. You already know Ty Lue and the Clippers love Terrence Mann, bro. It's
Who
not
better?
happening.
Who better?
I seen Terrence Mann. He's better.
I'm not so sure.
I can't give it to Patrick Williams, and he ain't even been playing.
Who more athletic? Let's just do it like that. Who more athletic?
It's not
That's
head and
not the
shoulders, Patrick
question.
Williams.
Oh, okay,
It's-
you were answering. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's not head and shoulders, though. It's just close.
But you got Patrick Williams taking the nod. Pat, who has the better jumper?
3-point shot. Okay.
Who is the better defender?
It's debatable.
But who would you get a nod?
It's a wash me on that one.
You tried hard right there, nephew. You tried
It is.
hard. I think Patrick Williams better than Terrence Mann. Me personally.
Who gonna give you that out? Who gonna give you that offensive explosion?
Who gonna
Or
give
at
that
least
offense?
or at least a 20-point game.
You think Patrick Williams can't score 20 games?
He can. But Patrick Williams gotta go be baby Kawhi now. So he gotta sit behind
He
Kawhi and
need-
learn how to do that. Terrence
he-
Mann gonna bring that already.
He
Terrence
is.
Mann gonna come in day one and give you 15.
Yeah, we ain't
He
talking
will
about
take
mental.
3 years, big dog.
We ain't talk about. We ain't
I don't
talk
even
about.
think he's still there.
We ain't talk about mental. I ain't even bring that up.
Yeah, see, I need the
know.
mental fortitude to be right. So he need to go sit behind Kawhi, learn from Ty Lue, and be baby Kawhi. Since Kawhi can't stay healthy, the fat ass New Balance is not helping.
There's just a reason to get Kawhi in the conversation.
Yes, it is.
Why you like to shoot a man when he down, bro? That's
I'm
like
not
really
shooting him when he
dirty.
down.
That's
I
petty.
just sent the what these rappers keep saying. This is a friendly fade. This is light work. This is a warning
Wait
shot.
a minute. You've got a fade with Kawhi, motherfucker. You got beef with Kawhi for what?
No, I'm just saying. It's funny, these rappers, they keep talking about some you dissing,
Yeah,
but y'all
yeah.
keep fucking it up by saying this a friendly fade.
Yeah,
This a
bro.
warning shot. I'm not happy
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
You
stop
with it or
copping,
not?
please. You with it or not, bro? That's this generation. I don't know what to say.
These motherfuckers y'all age, so stop it.
No, they ain't. That's y'all favorite rappers. What the hell? Y'all try to
They
put them
still
on
y'all
us?
age.
Man, y'all favorite rappers. We Jay-Z and Lil Wayne and shit. Y'all talking about some damn Kendrick and J. Cole. That's y'all peoples. Y'all's.
They y'all age. What? They y'all age. Anything left, man?
Hey man, thanks for all the support. We on our way to 6K. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and most especially comment, because I'm gonna be in the comment section today, y'all.
All right. Well, that's it from us, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, subscribe right before you go. Let us know what direction you believe the Chicago Bulls need to go in. How are they looking 2024, 2025? And what's your expectations? Who you trying to see get up out of here? Who you trying to see come over here? And who you trying to retain? That's it from us. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac.